According to Forbes, the king of rock and roll, who died in 1977, earned $55 million last year. It puts him well in front of the screen goddess Marilyn Monroe, who died back in 1962. Last year, she generated revenues of $15 million. Well, joining me now from Los Angeles is the Hollywood journalist Jeanne, while in the Gherkin we have Ron Moscone, partner in intellectual property law at Dorsey and Whitney. Welcome to you both. Many thanks, Jeanne. Let's bring you in from Los Angeles. This industry that is Elvis Presley nostalgia is still a growth business, isn't it?
It's amazing. And, you know, you have to give Priscilla Presley, on behalf of her daughter, Lisa Marie, the credit for reviving Graceland and for really creating the merchandising and the kind of marketing of Elvis's name. And now that they've sold off the merchandising and promotion rights, both Lisa Marie and Priscilla gave very clear statements saying they have the rights to the merchandise, but we still own the property. So Graceland is still theirs.
Ron, let's bring you in here.
Yes.
When the rights to a deceased performer are purchased, how easy is it to keep those rights, that intellectual property, watertight? Because with an image like Elvis, you see them on T-shirts all over the world.
Yes, and I think in most of the world it's actually not protected, or it's very difficult to protect. It depends a lot. It's very much a matter of geography and a matter of management. In terms of geography, there are places, particularly California, more than any other place in the world, that protect image rights after death as a matter of legislation. Most of the world, certainly not Britain and not most of Europe, don't do that. Having said that, if celebrities manage their rights carefully before they die, in terms of setting up businesses to exploit those rights, in terms of registering intellectual property like trademarks, and doing a lot of preparatory work towards protecting their image rights and their name long term, that can help.
That's what you consider. Jeanne, who is the typical customer in the States these days for all this Elvis Presley nostalgia and memorabilia? Is it just sad 60-somethings, or are young groovy teenagers getting in on the act?
Oh, no, you've got to remember, Elvis is a worldwide, generational, cross-generational celebrity. But people like Michael Jackson and Elvis, they have something to sell. They're selling their music. They're selling images of themselves. Last year, the #1 dead celebrity was, this year was Michael Jackson. Last year it was Elizabeth Taylor because of the auctions of all of her artifacts and her perfume. So in order to be a successful deceased celebrity, you're right that you have to have a team around you that protects those rights, and also you have to have something to sell. In the case of Elizabeth Taylor, she had some merchandise to sell. In the case of Marilyn Monroe, her face became the brand. Everybody wanted to have some Marilyn Monroe image, and I'm sure that it's not entirely controlled. It's almost impossible. But one of the reasons they were happy for this sale of the Elvis Presley promotional rights, it's getting mixed up on all that, the Elvis Presley promotional rights was that they would be backed by a big company that had the legal and the marketing expertise to protect them.
And Ron, in terms of posthumous earnings, we heard there that Michael Jackson is above Elvis Presley. It's a bit morbid, this, but I'm guessing that when the Beatles pass on, they will overtake everyone, will they not?
I imagine so, yes. Again, it's a matter of geography. In how many countries are you so popular? And I think the Beatles is a good example of someone who is very popular everywhere.
Indeed. Jeanne, we're running out of time. I can't let you go without asking you. You're obviously an Elvis fan. I can see you're talking with enthusiasm. With all that backlist of great numbers, what's your favourite? If you had to buy one final Elvis song, which would it be?
I guess it's You Ain't Nothing But a Hound Dog. And I can't begin to tell you why. But I love his music, and I love his face, and I love what he did. I love how he broke through with music, and I'm still madly in love with Elvis, so they're going to make money from me.
So, you ain't nothing but a hound dog now, Ron. I'm not sure that you're quite as groovy as Jeanne, but give us a go. What would be your famous Elvis number?
I'm more of a jazz person myself, but I'll go with Love Me Tender, maybe.
Love Me Tender, you're a sentimentalist at heart. Would you be bidding for any Elvis nostalgia or memorabilia as an investment?
I think it would be a great investment.
There we go. Ron Moscona and Jeanne Wolfe in Los Angeles. Many thanks for joining us. We've appreciated it.